Hi, good morning everybody. Kaye here. This is the status of the lower garden right now. Lots to do in here. And more area to plant here. From there on back, it's all zinnias and sunflowers, sulfur cosmos, other cosmos. I got a few heirloom beans in here, cucumbers. I got those cleaned up and put up. Should have done it a long time ago. This is a weed that probably needs to come out, but it's pretty, so I'm leaving it for a minute. And over here, we got the cabbages covered up. I think she spotted an animal in there and she was chasing it back and forth. And bee balm looks great over here. Beans look great. I just cleaned up this first row only. Got 5 rows of just jungle. And I just cleaned up these first 5 rows of tomatoes. This is my weakest row. Least amount of weeds. So, a lot more work to go. But this is where we're at. The peppers all got weeded and tilled in here. Got a few missing spots. The okra is coming up looking good. This volunteer is absolutely stunning, but it's falling down. And, well, it already fell down and it's coming back a little bit. Got some calendula here, and okra looks good down here. Squash looks good. I was told that there were eggs on the plants today, even though I've got the mothball water. The corn shot up like crazy in the Three Sisters arrangement. And I put the beans in when they were knee-high, and I don't see a bean. So now the corn is waist-high, and I got no beans. So that didn't work out too. The timing is everything, right? Okay. No bean. Oh wait, there's a bean. That is the red Indian Worcestershire bean. Oh, that's great. There's 4 coming up there. Let's see what we got. Maybe we got something else. You know, the beans were not fresh, but I wanted to get new seed, and I thought this would be a great bean. An heirloom Indian bean going up with the Three Sisters corn, squash, and beans. Yeah, that's about it. This tomato and cucumber. I was so worried about my cucumbers not taking off. So I planted a bunch more, and now the cucumbers have overtaken the tomatoes. And I can't even get in there to see what I've got. Oh well, Chase is working on the watermelons. The hose got left on. This is not a flood. I don't know how that happened. The bee balm is fantastic. And he's working on weeding this for the 2nd time. Wow. We've got zinnias, cucumbers, tomatoes, borage, and I think there's some basil in there, but it's been overrun. All right, well, that's more wild bergamot bee balm in the corner there. Okay, you missed one day. One day, you missed one day. And you've got zucchini for zucchini bread. There's a big one down here. Come on. I'll just show it to you, then I'll go get my cutters. I don't want to ruin it. Oh goodness, I've got 2 big ones. I'm giving those away. You want some squash, BJ? Yeah, you miss one day and that's what happens. Let's see if we got yellow. Got some small ones in there. I hear bees. Let's see about in here. Yellow's taking a little break, I think. Yeah, they're kind of small. You know, it hasn't rained, but it's going to rain tonight, so that'll be good. These are heirloom Hutterite bean, which I'm just growing for fresh seed in there. Oh boy. This is the absolute worst weed in the garden. Not in the yard, but in the garden. It's the worst. Because it has horrible thorns and you cannot pull them out without gloves. And the thorns go all the way to the ground. And when it's dry like this, it's not the best time to be pulling weeds. See? They're everywhere. What happened here? What happened here? Seriously, what did that? So many questions that will never be answered because you don't sleep down here, you know? You just don't know. You can't be down here every minute. So... I didn't get it all. I always have a zinnia coming back in this spot. I just love it. Just to have right in the middle of your rows just some stunning flower bush, you know? Sweet potatoes look good. Chase spent a whole work day weeding that. Hopefully it'll be the last time, because all those vines are going to spread out. Look at those sunflowers. Sun hasn't really hit them yet, so when they do, I'll try to come back and get a better shot. Look at that. Oh, I need to save some of those seeds. Okay, this is Sweet Annie. I've got a lot of it. I was hoping to have a little group of fans come to my garden this year and just, oh my goodness, I have the whole thing is Sweet Annie. Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief. It has well overtaken the anise hyssop. But Sweet Annie, anise hyssop, get this out of here. Oh, I can't do that with one hand. It's too dry now. Gotta get that Johnson grass out of here. I'm supposed to have beans under there somewhere, but boy, I'll never find that. This is not exactly how I planned for the the use of the arched trellis to just be lined with Sweet Annie. But I'm afraid that's what I have. Yeah, you need to see the inside of the archway. I pulled weeds here and he was able to till in about 3 feet. But the rest of it is just a jungle. if I can just clear this right here, I can walk through there at least. And this is the rare Sheffield mum. That is a perennial, dies back and comes back. Same for the anise hyssop. And just, I have every color of zinnia. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Some of them are volunteers, I guess, and then some are what I planted, additional. Were you trapped in there? Come on. There we go. You gonna ride side saddle? Anyway, we got a little wind kicking up, everybody, and so I got through 1.5 rows of the tomatoes and called it. There's so many weeds. Oh my goodness. And I was picking up, hey, excuse me, I'm filming. I was picking up tomato branches and stuff, and as you can see over there, I've got a lot more of those dark sunflowers. Aren't they pretty? They almost look black from a distance, but they're actually deep burgundy. But look at those gorgeous sunflowers. Hey, this is just a quick update as to the status of the lower garden. Peppers looking good, okras promising. That whole second row were reset, meaning I transplanted them from a crowded first row into a whole new row, and it looks like they made it, most of them. A couple of them didn't make it, but I'm very happy. Chase is just, he weeded the perimeter of the electric fence, and he's doing just weeding around the perimeter of the elderberries right now. So we are going up and having a break, and hopefully the wind will settle down and not beat the plants up too much. We are getting some rain tonight, so that's good. I don't have to water. All right, you ready to go? Here we go. Well, oh, I gotta turn it on. She knows to stay away. I gotta show you the meadow. I'm sorry, I have to. It went through a period of looking kind of sad, but all of these, you know, because the coreopsis comes on first, they're all gone. You can see the little seed heads everywhere. All those little brown spots are the seed heads of the coreopsis. And then you get the glorious brown-eyed Susan to take their place. I'm just so stunned I have so many. This is like quadruple what I had before. And so I am just thrilled that I have something beautiful. And then up there, that's the next big thing we have to work on. That's the flower garden, which is completely out of control. That's AKA jungle. Monarch butterflies love Mexican sunflower, and deer don't love Mexican sunflower, so it's a great thing to grow. Of course, I always have to use the caveat, if deer get really hungry or really thirsty, everything's game, you know, but it's not their first choice. So I will see you next time. Okay, I wanted to point out what happened here on the grapevines, the covered grapevines. I only have a few grapes under there, but I was trying to keep the deer out. Check out what I witnessed yesterday. Well, this is my grapevine set up here, and I had both sides covered. This side was a thinner fabric, and this side was a thicker fabric. And I was walking back from the mailbox and I saw this And I thought, what happened here? I mean, seriously, it's ripped and torn and turned inside out and mangled, and look at this. And that. And this is the most bizarre. Look at this. Look at this. It's like a very tight twist. We haven't had any wind. That's as tight and twisted as it could be. And look at that. I'll probably never know what happened here. I can only imagine that a small deer got entangled in that and just went nuts. But still, I mean, you can't even unwind this. That's insane. Well, needless to say, I'm only buying this one in future. And I don't have another one. So I've got to put more of the same on it for tonight. You can't even see my house. It's behind those trees there somewhere. Okay, where's BJ? There's the lower garden. Elderberries. I've ordered the nylon bags. I had to get larger ones for the big seed heads on the elderberries, so they'll be covered up very soon. Just got everything mowed yesterday. Would love to pick up all this grass and use it as mulch, but probably won't get to it.